Yes, so last time they saved Henry's wife, Atlas's mother, killed the bandit leader, solved a mighty puzzle, a difficult puzzle indeed. And then they tried to take something that did not belong to them. Let me just tell you what happens next.
Son of a bitch.
I put them all back.
No, you didn't. Like when you grab it, it's like stuck gravity-wise there. Like you go to pull it out and it just doesn't pull. So you guys are gonna fight my stone giant.
I rolled a nat
15.
20.
All right.
So it's 22 plus.
That would be a natural one.
I can tell you where you go in the order.
It's the bottom.
It's always the bottom with you. All right. Cool. And then we're going to do some things. Okay, cool. He's gonna roll his initiative. Ooh, crit 20. What's your? Oh, your dex modifier's higher. He's a golem. I can tell you that he goes second. Put that there. Okay. All right, Atlas. So for the purposes of the fight, I like to imagine that you guys are about 10 feet away from the statue. Rowan and Chris in front of it, and Atlas is now behind him, 10 feet away at the daises. So your party's kind of split with it in the middle. And it's Atlas's turn.
In typical ghost fashion, I will pull out my war axe. And nothing fancy, just going to take a... Well, looking at it, does it look like there are any pieces of it that are more susceptible to attack than others?
No.
Okay, then just straight up attack.
Do that.
That's actually, it's a crit 20 again.
Wow. Yeah, you do that.
Okay. You just roll damage twice.
Yes, that's exactly what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Actually, you might do more than that. But that's because I'm such a friendly DM.
1 second. Final Fantasy 15 app is popping up. Okay. That is a 12. That's 15 for the first attack.
Well, it's just you roll the damage twice, then add your modifier.
Yeah. So 12.
Okay,
is
so
the first
15,
roll.
14, so that's 29 plus...
Nope. Let's play D&D.
No. Roll
Oh,
the
so sorry.
D12
12, sorry.
twice.
26 plus the modifier, so 29.
No. You can't get 26
higher.
with two D12s.
I'm sorry.
This is
It
the
cannot be
reason
more
the
than
rest
added
of the
it.
party
app added
did
it.
the
Sorry,
math
sorry.
portion of the puzzle.
It's 10 plus 8. Okay, 18. Final answer. 18
You beautiful Clint McElroy.
Are you sure?
That makes sense.
plus the whole 3.
Okay.
21 damage.
So 21 damage. Okay, so you run up and you strike this stone golem from the back, and your blade slides across it, and it roars out in pain. But you notice your blade did not catch, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like you struck it, but it super did not like find friction, if that makes sense. And it's gonna be his turn. Let me tell you about stone golems. They don't fancy being swung on. So he's gonna turn around and don't worry, the DM can see the Skype chat. He's gonna turn around and swing on you. Does a 20 hit?
Let me look at my papers real quick. Yeah, it does.
Okay. And so for that one, he's going to do 6 bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
he's going to swing again.
That time.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. You're going to take 2 bludgeoning damage.
No, I'm not. I'm going to take a nap, so somebody wakes me
No,
up.
I'm gonna take a little nap.
So,
Oh.
so he turns around and just double fist pummels, and you go down. Next up is Rowan.
And sleepy time's over. I'm gonna bonus action healing word,
Okay.
which is 6 damage. It heals you for 6.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Back up.
All right. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the
Okay.
golem.
Yeah, no, you do that. Let me roll the appropriate rolling mechanism. 13.
That meets.
Okay, so does he take anything? It's just empty. Take.
I
I mean, I feel like this is your spell, not mine.
Does it? No,
It does double damage.
Defenders win on ties.
No, I get
So
that,
he-
but I forget.
But Alex doesn't. So he succeeded his saving throw, and he's asking if he takes like half damage or anything on a successful saving throw.
Oh, no.
You must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take. Nope, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
Okay, just checking. I wanted to make sure I was super clear on what happened.
But what did you say?
Yeah, what did you say to
Okay. I'm like, your skin's hard, but your metal's soft.
Hard
this?
there.
I'm not surprised that it didn't land.
Yeah.
And next is Chris's turn.
Oh, I leave. Goodbye forever. Goodbye forever. No, I'm going to cast. Where is Devin in relation to this guy?
Right in front of him, technically,
front of
at his
him.
feet, and you're staring at the guy's back.
Okay.
So you imagine this 9-foot thing towering over Devin, laying on the ground.
Oh, it's a 9-foot. It's a large creature.
Nope, largest 10.
Okay.
Specifically designed 9 feet, so I could avoid that roll today. Didn't want to have to deal with it.
That's funny.
All right. Well, in that case, what I will do is I am going to. Wouldn't it be great to be able to have level 2 spells? I'm going to cast.
Use a level 1 spell, even.
I'm gonna. But level 2 offers me Shatter. Which is
You
great.
could cast Purify Food and Drink.
I will. I'll purify
You'll
our body so we can eat us, and then it will be pure.
Yeah.
I will cast the greatest level 1 spell ever created in the history of Dungeons and Dragons, Magic Missile.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. All right. You do your thing.
So, establishing now separate rolls.
Separate attack
4.
rolls or separate damage rolls?
Well, there are no attack rolls because it's Magic Missile.
Oh, yeah. So separate rolls. Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't
So, saying not just going to do 1d4 and multiply it by 3.
Oh, yeah. I've never done it that way. Okay, go on.
4, 2, and 5.
Ooh.
So,
So what color do you think your magic missiles are?
I think they're silver, dog.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you release 3 silvery bolts of doom and pepper this guy in the back, and you see the metal start to dent in his back pretty heavily, and he kind of leans forward as you do so.
And I take my full movement speed away from him.
Okay, so you run 30 feet backwards. Okay, cool. Atlas, your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Well, yeah, I'm bardic. I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay.
What did we ask? Did we establish what strength these were?
Drink it and find out.
Well, they were potions of healing. But I can, if you would like me to tell you what the effects of a potion of healing.
Tell the audience.
So the
They-
audience,
so
so
they
they know.
know.
It's
Yeah.
you regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink.
Totally knew that.
Pretty good healing potion, which is why it's normally 50 gold. But I also realized you guys were gonna.
All right, 6. Boom. That's
super
money.
fucked up. All right, so you're basically back up top, right? You're full
Tip-top
city.
for a second here.
Yeah. Cool.
Call and response. Help.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Sure. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I feel like this is the test, and I'm not doing great. No, I can't. I can't do anything else. No.
Okay.
Dot.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I will move on to the golem's turn. He's gonna pound you. I love that you didn't stand up at all.
I didn't know I was knocked down. Oh, I was knocked down.
You went
Yeah,
down.
you
So
went
he's gonna
KO'd,
get advantage on his attacks against you, since you're laying on the floor.
which is not great.
It's
My
not
fault.
great, which is good because
You
he
did.
actually rolled a crit 1 for that first one. So
Fortunately, the
that's
next one was a 20. So.
yeah, no, that's gonna hit. You're gonna take 6 damage, bludgeoning damage,
Right.
and he gets advantage. So let's roll for crit. Did not crit, still gonna hit. But this time you're gonna take 3 bludgeoning damage. So he sees you on the ground. He sees that you wake up, drink a potion, and so he's just gonna like
shout help.
boom, boom, one more Donkey Kong pound on you. Rowan, what are you gonna do, bro?
I am going to vicious mockery one more time.
Okay.
And what do you say, Alex?
Yeah,
Tell
what do
me.
you say?
Like, you're next to go to Pound Town.
Okay, let's see. That's not gonna fly. I think he enjoyed that. Yeah, no, that's not gonna go.
That's scary.
Chris, bro, what are you what are you gonna do?
I'm going to first and foremost call and response. Ghost, get pissed.
I'm at level 3.
Oh no!
What?
Barbarians don't get rage until level 3.
Yes, they get rage at level 1.
Yeah, they super do. You get special
I've
rage
been
stuff at level
confused.
3.
Yeah. That's what it is then.
Don't worry, guys. It's
It's my
definitely
first time
his
playing
first time playing D&D. Period. He has not been playing
Can
for
we edit
years.
this whole part out.
Nope.
No.
I was super surprised. I'm like, why haven't you used rage? Like, these are all great moments, and I'm pretty sure you have 2 of those.
The reason is the entire time I've been connecting it with the abilities you get at level 3.
Yeah,
the
no,
path
that's
you take.
super crazy. You get
This
2
whole
rages.
time.
That,
Modifies
like,
your rage.
Yeah.
yeah, you get 2 rages, and they are super good. Half damage to all this damage you've been taking.
And then I'm gonna just shot in the dark this because gaming convention tells me I'm supposed to. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna try to steal his blue eye crystal.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to yank it out of his stupid head.
I guess roll Arcana check for the strength of the hand,
Okay.
because I like to let you guys do weird shit.
That is a 20 unnatural.
Yeah, you grab the gem in his face and pull, and he kind of like leans backwards because you're pulling from the back, and that's exactly what happens. Because it's fucking mounted into a face, and Mage Hand can pull 5 pounds of pressure.
Yeah, well,
But-
it was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. I was surprised that you did that thing.
I didn't think I was going to either.
Okay.
I was
Atlas.
gonna like pluck it out and be like, doo 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 doo.
Atlas, your turn. Atlas, the barbarian,
yeah,
your
yeah.
turn.
What? That's
I'm
not mine.
really considering a thing.
He goes,
I'm gonna prepare an attack. Oh no, ready an attack. So
okay.
what I want to do, I want to play dead.
You want to ready an attack to play dead.
So what I'll do is, because I have the ability, because axe is like, I'm assuming still in my hand, even though my body's laying on the ground, right?
I would assume you did not throw your weapon away.
Okay, so I'm laying on the ground. I see him. I'm like doing the whole squinty thing. Like, does he know I'm dead? I mean, does he think I'm dead? So I'm gonna
I
lay
will
there.
tell you. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you finish your thought.
So what happened theoretically is I would ready an attack. I can lay there. I can spend half my movement to get up, if that's what you're costing us.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just listening to what you're wanting to do.
So then when he would turn around, I would stand up. Does he get an attack if I'm behind him, since I never left his
I think you're getting
area?
ahead of yourself. So let me clear this up. You want to ready an action to attack him when he thinks you're dead,
No, when he turns away from me.
because he thinks you're dead.
Theoretically, yes. Theoretically,
Okay, so no, you can't do both, right? Because like to convince him or play dead, you would have to like bluff that, and that would be your action.
Yeah. Also, when you prepare an action, you're preparing a single action, which can be a standard action, a bonus action, or a movement action. So you can't prepare a movement and standard action
Yeah.
for one prepared action.
Got it. Daddy's gonna stand up, go rage mode.
Yay!
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. You do that. Now attack,
Okay.
I guess. Player pro tip for those of you who don't play barbarians: rage does not affect your attack roll per se, just your attack damage once an attack has hit.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 15 plus.
You super hit him.
Okay, 20. Okay. D20. Not D20, D12.
D12, yeah.
6 plus 3, 9 plus 2 is 11.
3. Yeah, okay, that adds up. So, well, Devin, you tried to roll 26 on 2d12.
Try to
I
do
rolled
a lot of
40
things.
from-
D&D After Dark, where the numbers don't matter.
So yeah, you stand up, because I'm going to assume you stood up, even though you didn't specifically... No, you did. You said that you were going to stand
Yep.
up at rage. Hey, just checking. So you stand up, and you bring that axe right in that thing's face, and it just sticks. The gem shatters, it sticks, and roll an athletics check with advantage, because you're in rage mode.
19 on the second one. So
Okay,
plus-
so it super starts falling over on you, but you kind of like hold it together, and this thing deactivates right across your body. So now you're
I take the
upholding.
gem.
You can try to take it off its face after you've cracked it.
Just shrug the thing so that it's not collapsing on me.
Yeah, you super now have like cracked and shattered blue glass in your possession.
Shatter. Alright, that's great. I'll take it.
I super grab the loot.
Yeah, so you guys can you can go and loot the body, and you find a potion. And I will tell you exactly what you find if you will hold 1 second. Let's just roll this die here.
Random potion.
You find you find a you find a unlabeled potion. It is rose-hued effervescent liquid that contains a brown cork on it at the top. That's
Who
what you now have.
carries potions with no labels nowadays? Honest.
Terrace, yes, Terrace. Yeah, so you beat my golem puzzle.
I want to grab that mace. Or what did you say was up there?
Maul.
A maul. I want to grab that maul up there. If I can.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can super do whatever you want without...
Another
being able to-
stone golem descends from the ceiling.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so yeah, you... Let's see. I need you to roll a strength check with advantage.
So just to be clear, who got the potion?
You did?
You did.
Oh,
When you
so
said you were going for the loot, he thought you meant the L-O-O-T, not the L-U-T.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you want to go for the loot first? The actual loot?
yeah.
Oh,
the
I'm so sorry.
LUT.
He beat you to the loot, so let's resolve that. And whoever wants the potion can go grab it. Okay, cool. You pick up this loot. Beautiful loot lay on a pedestal carved of a mahogany. Across the neck of the loot, in scripture, is engraved golden lettering. What languages can you speak?
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
You do not recognize this language. And you're gonna have to roll something for me. As soon as I get to my notes that say what you have to roll for that. Can you roll a wisdom check for me, please?
Yes. Oh, that is bad. It's a 9.
Okay, cool.
Can I take that book?
You can grab the book, absolutely. So when you grab the book, you pull on it and it is stuck.
Pulls back on you.
But you do notice that the book is bound in two ornate ends made of black stone. The front cover. Oh no, you can't open it because it's stuck. Never mind.
I got an 18 and a 21.
Yeah, you pull on it. It's super stuck.
Oh, we can only have one thing.
Should we?
Shane.
All right. I mean, a second ago was a check, and now it's stuck.
Yep.
All right. Well, I cast acid splash on the pedestal.
Okay. You do that. You splash acid on this stone pedestal.
So now we can't put it back. We can't take anything else.
No, it just doesn't affect it.
All right. Bye, Dan.
I mean, like, there's options here.
Level 3.
No, well, yeah, but you don't. Okay.
Is there any inscription or writing on these pedestals?
What
What about what?
Actually,
can I read?
Actually,
Can I read what's written on anything?
there. Fuck, man, wasn't there? Oh, okay. All right. So when the golem dies, good call, Devin. I was so surprised at the fight. When the golem dies, each player hears a message in their head. Every door has a key, and each key a cost. When one door opens, others shut. Take a key and unlock its door.
So look around. We all look. I guess I'm looking around for a door. Another in this.
Or a key.
I'm guessing
I'm
the item
confused
key.
by your metaphor. Words have two meanings.
Right.
It hurts.
Because there's some writing on my loot. Does anyone know what this is?
Am I able to read it in Orc?
What languages do you speak?
Just common and Orcish.
No, you cannot.
Common, Dwarven, Infernal, Draconic.
You can read it actually.
It's
You know
Dwarven.
it. No, it's the script is infernal.
Oh, nice.
So you read the phrase that says, "The word of God can be heard in the chords of this lute."
I relay that message to the. Oh, I guess I'll just say it with my words. All right. It looks like the words here are the words of God can be heard through the strings of this lute. It is written in Infernal. My people, not specifically known for having nice gods. Usually they're terrible demon lords. So take that for what it is.
Huh, interesting. Let's see. Do you know what the name of the infernal god is?
I mean,
Satine.
it depends on your denomination. Baal, could be Cthulhu's.
Or would you say that it could be a many-faced god?
It could. I mean, some of them have multiple faces. Some of them have multiple genitals.
Oh, let's see about this.
Put the two together, and you got yourself quite a party.
I play FACE.
You play FACE on the lute.
And then...
You have a lute that you played FACE on.
Okay.
I like it better if he just only knows how to play the violin. He's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this lute?
Yeah.
Makes sense with the voice in our head again. Like, can I recall what it said?
Yeah, sure. Every door has a key, and each key a cost. When one door opens, others shut. Take a key and unlock its door.
Okay, so do I see physical doors?
No,
In this
it's
room.
a metaphor. There are no other doors in the room.
I'm in Orc. So I'm still looking for doors.
Okay, you
Okay.
continue to look. for
Okay. And the script said again one more time?
The script said, "The word of God can be heard in the chords of this lute."
Play a chord, not FAC. They're individual notes.
I play the F chord.
Yeah, you played the F chord.
Okay. The word of God can be heard in this lute. The lute is the key. The door is Aunt Jemima.
Let's see. There's keys and cords.
Cord keys. Corgis. Corgis. We have to find a
Corgis.
corgi.
It's a small dog.
I'm glad you noticed that there is a small corgi. No.
He's there. If you
just-
ride him,
You didn't
you can
notice
go
it. You
Riverdale.
ride him to victory.
Go long, Chauncey.
Can we read the inscriptions on the other items? Are there any inscriptions like on this loot on the other items?
Let's see. Let's see. You know, you can't open the book because it's still stuck on the pedestal.
Even like the front cover.
So let's
front
put
cover is
the
blank.
loot back and pull the book off.
Oh yeah, do that.
Oh, but I really like this loot.
Yeah, but it's not giving us anything.
All right, for the time being, place
Get
the
it
loot back.
Grab that book up real quick.
Okay, you pick up a book. It's bound in 2 ornate ends made of black stone. The book's heavier than most tomes of this size. As you open it, the front page has a text blazed in red and almost flickers like flames as you hold it in your hands. And just like that, the camera shifts and it fades away from our adventuring trio, only to see our half-orc, our elf, and our dwarven companion from the tavern, all of them huddled around in a circle in the woods. And as our camera pans in to the trio, they have just finished discussing their master plan.
So that's the plan, boys. When they come out of that cave, we're gonna smash them.
But Craig, why are we doing this?
Listen, Renoir, if you want to be part of Craig's team, Craig's gang, you gotta learn rule number 1. Craig's in charge. Craig's the boss. Got it?
I suppose, Craig, but really, we could probably make more money doing another job somewhere else.
But they disrespected me, especially the one with the weird fancy voice. He said we weren't worth 20 gold apiece. A fucking piece, he said.
Well, Craig,
Do you have something smart to say, Renoir?
no, I don't, actually.
I'm going to take a nap. Wake me when they come out of the cave.
The camera pans away from the trio in the woods and fades to black. And as the picture fades back in, we see Kristoff, Rowan, and Atlas. Kristoff holding this book, this powerful artifact. You can read this because you can read Infernal. It reads, "The Cortex of the Creators." And while you are holding that, can you do me a favor and roll a wisdom check, please?
Not great at those, but that's a natural 20!
Let's see. You notice as you roll that, you can smell the damp walls more intensely than you could before. You can hear drips of water from the room before, much further than you had before. You can taste the staleness of the cavern air. The book feels rougher to touch, and the text becomes more crisp as you look at it. And you notice that the space between seconds feels longer as you hold the book.
All right, fellows. It seems that this book is able to heighten my senses. It's quite a euphoric feeling. I'm going to go behind the bushes for 15 minutes to see if some other things to hide. No.
If only there were bushes in the cave.
And as you flip through pages, every page in that book except for the front one is blank.
With my new heightened senses, do I notice anything different about our surroundings, or about these three objects in question?
Roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a 17.
You see that the other two pedestals are just showered in a magical aura, where the center pedestal where you pulled the book from is now dark.
Okay, I put the book back on the pedestal, but don't take my hand off of it.
So
I'm still
as you put it back on the pedestal, the light fills the pedestal, and you watch the light on the other ones fade, and then all three of them fade at once.
Oh, too easy. Boys, line up on your pedestal.
All right.
Okay.
On the count of 3, grab your thing. 1, 2.
I pull now.
Roll a strength
sorry,
check for
sorry.
me.
You're an idiot. I hate you.
Roll a strength.
18 and 15.
Cool.
Or 16.
All right. You pull a large maul fit for 2 hands floats above the dais. The handle is made of a dark iron, etched with runes. The head of the maul is shaped like a ram's head on one end and a flat square on the other. The flat-headed side of the hammer has some script on it. What can you read, Devin? Or Alex?
Orcish income.
You do not recognize the language.
Christoph, what does this say?
I read it.
What were your languages again?
Common, Dwarven, Infernal, and Draconic.
You recognize the text to be Dwarven. Ironically, you had both languages. I didn't expect you to have all of them. In the script says, even the gods fear the hammer of Derridin.
What it says here, my lad, is it says, the bearer of this hammer shall have great power. However, it cannot be held for greater than... Oh, God, 30 seconds! Put it down! Put it back on the pedestal,
I
quick!
immediately throw it up there.
Back on the pedestal?
Back on the, yeah.
Okay, now I did notice it said that if all 3 of us grab these at the same time, on the count of 3, it'll lift the curse. So
actually,
1...
I could have read it because I read Dwarven script.
Oh, Orcish is Dwarven script, isn't it? Yeah, so you could have read... Oh, you can read that now.
So
Damn it!
Let's go back and realize it. Like I was like, hey, could you?
Yeah, so you see that it says, even the gods fear the hammer of Derridin. Hey guys, it's Dwayne, your friendly DM, an expert voice actor, an expert editor, an expert time not haver guy. But that's okay, because I get to do a really cool podcast with really cool people. I want to say thanks for listening. A lot of work goes into these episodes by the players and myself, and the fact that you guys use your ear holes to tell us you like it is beyond inspiring. So we're going to start doing some more interesting things. We're going to start really laying the story together as things come along. You can find us at Facebook, Lawful Stupid, on Instagram as Lawful Stupid. But when you go for Twitter, Stupid Lawful, because we want to keep you guessing. Super want to keep you guessing. The next episode should be up super soon. Normally we do a bi-weekly thing. I think we're going to do weekly as a Christmas present to everybody. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, and other holidays that I don't know. So congratulations. Enjoy all of the super fun stuff we're going to be giving you. And in the interim, if you don't have enough D&D in your life, you should super go listen to the Broadswords podcast. Super, super, super good podcast. And I just listened to the last episode while working out, and it's super nice to have good quality content to take my mind off the fact that I'm at a gym, and it's a grueling experience. So let us know what you think about this episode. Either tweet us or hit us up on Instagram. We're all watching those things. Thanks for listening, guys.
Okay, well, it's definitely if it's that quick.
You put
Even
it back?
the gods. Can I wait? Even the gods fear the hammer of. How do you? I guess spell
Derridin, Daren, capital DIN.
Okay. Does this mean anything? Does this mean anything to you guys?
Yes, Derridin was a dwarven god
From the Arcane Wars.
The Arcane Wars. He was slain in the Arcane Wars, and that's why people don't talk about him so much.
All right, let's try your plan again. I miscounted. I thought you said like right after 2, 3. So we'll try your plan again.
Okay. Everybody, grab your thing. Your item on the pedestal.
Oh.
On the count of 3. 1,
One.
2, 3.
All at the
Everybody
same
roll
time.
dexterity
Dang.
checks for me, please.
Just a check, not a saving throw?
Just a
That's
check.
20.
Just a check, not a saving throw.
Now that you asked me a second time, still a check.
Okay.
16.
It's a 14.
Devin, you pick up the hammer slightly before everybody else.
Oh.
Okay, now
I
it's really
swear I was
important.
listening to the numbers.
It's really important that you coordinate this, right? So, like, on the count of 3, all at once, and then we're gonna take 10 for our dexterity checks. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, great. Everybody tell me your dexterity modifiers.
Son of a bitch.
When the
Three,
game's
2.
mechanics.
3 minus 2.
What about 3?
Yeah. So one of you gets it before the other. Like realistically, when you or no, actually that's not fair. When you both pull at the exact same time, they both stick hard.
Mm.
There's a choice you have to make.
I heard that.
Yeah, you all heard it because I'm not gonna have you guys roll over and over again to try and steal these.
Choices.
I
all fine
say we
there.
take them all.
Oh, you would.
No. Take them all. No,
Oh, I see.
I'm kidding. I didn't say them all the first time. I just didn't want to seem like a
No, no, I'm more than happy to make a choice here, and I think we can make one that's amenable to everybody. How would we actualize, gentlemen? How would we actualize our choice? Because we picked all these things up, and it is not clear to me what we're supposed to do once we do.
Devin or Atlas, you remember that an old man in town by the name of Fendel, who lives in Fendel's Keep, is also the wizard of town.
He once told you if you're ever in a room with 3
No.
objects on there.
He kind of told you stories about relics of power that were left over from the Arcane Wars.
I've heard of those.
I'm well versed in them.
Yeah, the god Darden.
Oh, well that... I thought like he would like have said, do this with them.
No.
Gentlemen, I seem to recall the mage from town, the wise man from town, being somewhat of a wizard or magician himself, whatever. I'm not a magic user, whatever you guys call yourselves.
Mhm.
And he mentioned maybe these are left over from the Arcane Wars.
I already told you that.
Yep. Well, what
This is the
did
hammer
we
of the
do with
dwarf
that now?
god Darden, who was killed in the Arcane Wars, and this is his tribute. This might be his gravesite. I do believe, lads, that the smartest choice for us would be to take the loot. Our friend here, Rowan, he can support us, and he uses supporting magics to do that, whereas you and I are more solo type figures.
I would have to agree. He has already paid me in more ways than he knows. I will now follow you wherever you need. You got one from me.
Well, you don't have to press me twice, and I'll take the loot.
Okay, cool. Roll me a wisdom check, please.
It's even worse than before. It's an 8.
Okay, and you guys are going to stick with the loot, correct?
No, I'm gonna put the loot back and then pick it up again.
I mean, no, I'm just asking. You don't have to keep rolling saves.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, man. So you pick up this loot, and you feel a tension in the air. And the world, for you, goes black and white. And Chris disappears, and Atlas disappears, and you see Atlas, but he's older, and he's going toe-to-toe with a figure you can't quite make out, but it's definitely humanoid, and you watch as he gets struck down in battle.
Oh.
You watch Atlas die, and as you see him die, the world fills with color again, and your two friends return.
As Rowan has this vision, the camera, it fades, and then it fades back in to see a man over a workbench with auburn hair, muttering to himself. Do you feel that, Findle? Yes, someone found the loot of Wen. The camera spirals up and backwards and flies outward, revealing the town of Oxbane, and then it fades to black. We fade back in on our adventurers, with Rowan just watching his new ally Atlas fall.
Hey, I feel like we'll never die.
I sure am glad I'm alive.
All right. Well, that's weird. Because, Atlas, I saw you, not as you are today, but in the future, in a battle, and you died.
But what about me?
You're kind of harshing my mellow. We just did a great thing.
Was I okay? Did my hair look great?
You weren't there, but I wasn't there also. So I'm going to guess that without us, he dies.
Ooh, well, I guess that does it for me. I'm hanging with you boys for a little while. What was I fighting?
It was definitely a thing.
Oh, I believe you. Oh.
Maybe
yes, I've
maybe
read
a
about
person.
things.
I've heard about those from the Arcane Wars, as my friend would say.
It was definitely a thing. I didn't focus on it as much as I saw you crumble in the deathly fashion.
It probably wasn't that bad of me getting beat. I probably just barely lost, right?
It was
Super
horrible.
Yeah, I mean, probably not that bad.
You'd have a
Okay.
closed casket funeral for sure.
We don't have to keep talking about it. But,
No.
I just
Explain
want
to
you
me
to
more about
understand.
his wounds. Go into detail. We may be able to garner some. No.
So in this world, everything was black and white, and then you weren't there, and I was there, but not really there, because I was just there, as I am now, witnessing it, but not really there, because it was just him
I get. Okay, carry on.
and this thing, and it was a slaughter.
You mean like we toe to toe for a long time, and then I went down?
If
Like
it
a
makes you
great
feel
warrior?
better, yes, but in all
Okay.
actuality, you stepped up to it, and then
Right,
it
yep,
laughed
I get that. Yep.
heartily in your face, and it had like one swoop of a hammer or something, and you were just a puff of red blood dust and greatness. It was
You got pink misted.
you got just a terrible fate.
Sounds that's a terrible dinner party story.
Anyway, do you know any songs on that? Can you?
No, but I could probably write one. Oh,
Oh, well, maybe we should just get out of here. This
Atlas
is
the
kind of
Brave
depressing.
was very brave, and then he was dead at the end.
Okay. Cool. So you guys now have chosen the loot, and
Which changes the entire story path.
Dang
it super does.
This campaign has a lot of replayability. You can go back. You can choose them
Choose
all, and then
Yeah, it's really good for like choose your own adventures. Like, so if you guys want to play at home, I'll just share all my notes with you, and it'll all make super sense. It's definitely not catered to be notes for me at all. It's in fact, at episode 300, we're actually going to release it for sale. It's going to be portioned off the low price of $99.99. So that's $1,000. You can buy it easily in 3 easy payments of $750.
and
$750.
one really complicated one.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, Atlas, you remember that Fendel is the old crazy man in town, and he's always telling people about crazy shit from the Arcane Wars. Do me a favor and roll a history check. See what you remember about him.
All right. Looks like I don't have. That's a 5.
Okay, cool. You remember that his name is Fendel, and that he talked about the Arcane Wars.
So Rowan gets the loot of Wynn. Atlas hears of a future death, and poor Kristoff feels alone, for he is not in the vision, so his future feels uncertain. Next time, I'll tell you what our young adventurers decide to do with the loot of Wynn and the mischief they find themselves stumbling into hand over foot.